fucking god! Time for a new vlog! How the fuck are we doing today, guys? I'm doing awesome and sexy. Thanks for always asking. Today, kind of really suck balls for Nightmare RH. Today, Nightmare RH tweaked his neck. My neck right here, from down here, well, it kind of feels like a dirty vagina. Why does it feel like a dirty vagina? Because it hurts. And, of course, it just kind of really sucks. I was up on a ladder today, actually, helping a family member change a piece of gutter. And for whatever reason, like the simplest things in the world, if you move a body part the wrong way, i.e. your head, back, arms, legs, it can tweak it a little bit. So, therefore, it kind of really sucks balls right now and shit. Anyways, what sucks bigger balls is, well, we're not on Twitch TV right now. Yes! Last night I actually did Twitch TV because I had nothing better to really do for about, like, fucking, I'd say, 3 hours. Just basically did some random crap on RuneScape, and that's basically what I'm probably going to do from now on is just random crap. Yeah, doing, like, events on Twitch is fun and stuff. However, you can't just do events because they become somewhat kind of boring to the person doing Twitch TV, i.e. myself. I don't find doing 1,000 Castle War games to be very entertaining for my balls. Maybe it's entertaining for you guys, but for me, it's really not. Last night, basically did a God Wars Twitch stream, got 90 deviation. As you basically see on the bung board, we're just about shy of a hunter level. Pretty fucking surprising, if I do say so myself. Gonna be 82 goddamn hunter. Not to mention, right around, I got about 250,000 deviation EXP today so far. It's a little slower EXP at this desert spot, however, there's like nobody there, so the balls are all to yourself, and of course you make a hell of a lot more money than you would at the 85 spot. However, some people just like training 85 to 95 in the same spot. Me personally, I like a change of atmosphere, so therefore, yeah. But in other news, as besides me live streaming tonight, we are just merely, give or take about, I'd say less than 2 weeks away from RuneScape 2007 God Wars. And it's actually funny because during the live stream last night, one of you guys said, hey, do you think they should add overloads on 2007? Technically, overloads are already on 2007. They are in the Nightmare Zone. Yes, my zone of happiness and interesting crap. However, they are on 2007, but they are controlled, which means you cannot release them or make them into the real world of fucking RuneScape on 2007. Adding overloads to the game in 2007, it would be a big impact in the game itself, because you would have to add fucking extremes. Then you would have to make sure that extremes and overloads cannot be used in the wild. Just think about it. Imagine if an overload was being, on RuneScape pre-EOC, so before November 15th of 2012, overloads were not allowed in the wild. That's because overloads back then, or overloads today on RuneScape 3, are equivalent to what extremes used to be. However, you could still not bring extremes into the fucking wild. I'm almost positive you couldn't bring it. I'm almost positive and certain you could not bring extremes into the wild. So, Jagex would have to make sure that extremes and fucking overloads couldn't go into the wild. However, it would just really make the game different. Because here's the thing, and this is what it comes down to actuality. Herblore on 2007 is expensive as shit. It's expensive as testicles. It is my balls. They are worth a lot of moolah. However, the thing about it, and this is what a lot of people don't really remember, is the gold equivalation. 99 Herblore, I don't even know what it costs to get on RuneScape 3, mainly because I made a shit ton of money from 99 Herblore. I cleaned my herbs, made them into unfinished potions, and got a fuck ton of moolah. However, it's different. On RuneScape 2007, it actually takes a lot of moolah, and the GP difference is really, I'm sitting in deviation and I'm making about $1 mil an hour. There is nothing you can do. Maybe, okay, besides staking, exclude staking, exclude PKing. I'm talking skilling and killing monsters on RuneScape 2007. Maybe if you're 85 Slayer and you get an Abyssal Whip. However, that's all about luck and chance. It's not a guaranteed drop ratio per hour. There is nothing on 2007 RuneScape that you can do for 1 mil an hour. I mean, drop rates don't count because fucking it's all about luck and you know, random and shit. So, keeping that basically in mind, the gold equivalence is a lot less versus present-day RuneScape. However, you would have to think that it cost me roughly about 4 mil to make about like 52 vials or flasks of overloads. Right around 4... Okay, so there's no flasks on 2007, so that means you're talking about 4 doses. That would be roughly... I made roughly about, I think, 100 or a little over 100 4-dose overloads, and it cost about 4 mil. On RuneScape 2007, it might be less than 4 mil. However, to get that gold is going to be a hell of a lot more difficult than it is on fucking EOC and present-day RuneScape. Because 4 mil on Evolution Ding Dong Cox, it's really nothing. I mean, you could spend 1 hour at Green Dragons. You can do Deviation if you're a high level enough for a couple hours. You could go to God Wars for a couple hours, and fuck, you make like 700k an hour, maybe a mil an hour from fucking Bandos. So, doing Bandos and getting a drop, you know, hopefully, you could really have a good chance of making, you know, a decent amount of money in a short period of time. However, on RuneScape 2007, I made 5 mil from killing green dragons, banking their hides and bones. And it took me roughly about, I'd say maybe a week and a half. It was a work. Okay, I worked my balls off to actually achieve that money. So the other impacts of having overloads on 2007 is it would make the game significantly easier, making God Wars fucking significantly easier when it comes out. When God Wars comes out, motherfuckers are only going to be able to stay at Bandos maybe for a couple kills. Now, there is no coin share. I'm pretty sure there's going to be no coin share being added, so it's just going to be, and there's going to be really no loot share. However, the guy in Falidor that can split a drop is probably most likely going to be there. So if you go to God Wars with trustworthy fucking players and shit, people that are, you know, not gonna fuck you over if they get like a Bandos hilt or something. So let's say if you go with like 4 people, let's say if the Bandos hilt is worth 100 mil, which it very well could be, and you have 4 really good, you know, trustworthy friends, and then you get done, you go Falidor, and then they split the 100 mil hilt 4 ways. So each individual gets 25 mil. I'm not really sure if that option is going to be added. Although, you gotta remember that God Wars came out in November of 2007, not after the Grand Exchange. So CoinShare wasn't really available because CoinShare was, it's kind of like a Grand Exchange type option. However, having overloads, which means that the price of fucking herbs and everything else would skyrocket because people would be racing to get to 99 herb lore to make overloads, even though overloads aren't tradable. Not to mention, it would just make Bandos really a little unfair and shit. Because all you really have to do at Bandos is have roughly maybe like 75 defense, maybe have a DFS and whip, have some tanking armor if you're going to tank Bandos, which would be like maybe Torag or Dickhead armor, and have a decent amount of fucking team of rangers and shit. People with like 90 or, you know, 99 range and shit. Or just high meleeers in general. However, yeah, that's basically pretty much about it. Overloads on 2007, I think, would ultimately really fuck up the game. Jagex did a really good job on controlling the overloads, though. I will say that. You can't let them go out of the Nightmare Zone, which is really fucking good. And, just shit like that. Alright, guys, but otherwise, like I basically said, I'll be on fucking, Twitch, TV and shit like that. Basically, my live stream. If you don't know what my live stream is, well, I'll go ahead and put a link down in the bung bar. It's Twitch/ like Nightmare RH or some crap. I'm the only Nightmare RH on fucking Twitch, TV and shit, so it should be fairly simple for you guys to fucking find me. However, right now I'm gonna go to my email address. We have some happy hooba questions from you motherfuckers. Ask never@yahoo.com not to be Yahoo's, because if you do, well, then you will get kicked in the balls by Jagex all day long, and you will never achieve 99 deviation, because Modmark is Mr. Modmark. First, hooba question. Hey, Nightmare, how are you doing on my T-Bone hole? I was wondering if you have a way of letting people from your FC join you while you Dungeoneer to 120. I would love to come there. Not many people left in RuneScape 3, and yeah, it's hard to get a response from you in-game. Ours username, Play Forever. Alright, basically, I don't really think it's hard to get a response from me. If it's something that catches my eyeballs, then yes, I'll reply. However, if it's something that's like, hey Nightmare, sniff my balls, you're not going to get a fucking response. Yes, once I start Dungeoneering after 99 deviation, then I'll fucking, you know, whenever I need people from the FC, then, yes, I will ask you guys to basically, if you want, you can come and Dungeoneer and shit. And, the best part about it is Nightmare H is a keyer. Woohoo! Which means all you really have to do is kill fucking monsters. I find the keys, run around, and that's pretty much about it. And, yeah. But otherwise, next hooba question. And, of course, we will get 120 together and shit like that. Here we go. Hi, Nightmare, just 2 questions. 1, Jagex put out bonds not too long ago. What do you think about these bonds? Are they really to help the community, or just another way to Jagex make money off them? 2, do you plan on getting Call of Duty Ghosts in about a month? RSU's name, MetsFan402. I like that name. Even though the Mets didn't make it to the playoffs, we always have next season, goddammit. Although Mike Piazza recently joined the Mets Hall of Fame, which is actually, Mike Piazza is my favorite baseball player, so it was actually pretty cool seeing that shit happen. Of course, I wasn't there to see it happen, but I saw it on TV. Anyways, yes, I'll go ahead and buy Call of Duty Ghosts, even though I really don't want to. However, I probably just will, just for the fucking fun of it. Do I think bonds are good? I've made videos on this crap before. It's really how you fucking look at them. I mean, ultimately, I don't really see how Jagex can really say that, you know, they have this amount of gold from gold farmers. Because if Jagex is making if they're making estimated, I mean, if they're seeing all the gold farmers, then they should be banning them. Excuse me. So they shouldn't be saying, hey, we have 61% coming for gold farmers. Alright, then fucking ban the motherfuckers then, you know? Don't just give out a number. However, Jagex has said they have been banning gold farmers left and right. So it's good and it's bad at the same time, because now people can buy bonds and trade it for RuneScape GP. So in theory, Jagex is saying, stop buying gold from gold farmers and buy gold from us. That's what Jagex is basically saying. But anyways, guys, if you got anything for me, you can leave a nasty, dirty little comment. If you enjoyed this vlog, then definitely thumbs up my happy balls, and I'll see you motherfuckers tomorrow. Bye, and on Twitch.